Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to Rowena May Inspired. My name is Kelly. If you're seeing that red live button up there, that means you're catching me live. And I hope you are catching me live, because we have a lot of fun when we're live. And you just get to see the aftermath when I'm not live. So say hi when you pop on so I know who's there. I'm going to bring my computer up so I can start to see some comments. Welcome you all in. It is Monday. Monday. Say hello when you pop on so I know who's there. Well, I don't see any comments yet, but I'm sure you're coming along there, friends. Hello, Aunt Nita. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling. Hello. The guy just froze already. Hello, you can watch 10 minutes. You gotta get the kids from school. I'll go quick. Oh, hello, Miss Amber. Alrighty, friends, how are you? 3 more days till spring break. Nice. I knew it was coming quick. I knew it was coming up. I knew it was. Well, say hi when you pop on. We're gonna get started here. Hello, Miss Misty and Miss Misty from South Carolina, or Mitzi from South Carolina. Miss Misty is in Texas. Hello, Miss Lana. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to do a craft today using these. So my sister sent me a picture of this craft. Hello, Miss Clarice. And it was a little bunny made out of beads. I have no idea where she got the picture. Probably Pinterest, but I don't know. She didn't give me like a source. So I went ahead and I made a little ring of beads, and then here's the little ears. So these are little natural, you know, I haven't colored them or anything. Totally together, creating with Brenda. Well, hello, Miss Brenda from Arizona. Miss Darlia, thank you for sprinkling. But first, we're going to paint our frame. So this was a frame that came from, well, I had a $3 sticker on it. I have a feeling this was another one that I got from my sister's mother-in-law stash. Hello, Miss Denise. Thank you for spreading the joy. Miss Debbie, who'd I miss? Miss Sue, Miss Marianne, welcome. What? Staruka? Is that how you say that? Staruka, Pennsylvania. Well, welcome in. We're going to paint our frame, and we're going to use this really cute, like, flowery scrapbook paper. Hello, Liz from Sassy Frass Creations. I love that. Hello, Miss Margaret, Miss Joy. This paper is called Dream Big, Magic Happens. I got this at a, what was I going to say, an estate sale? I did not get this. I have gotten paper from an estate sale before. Hello, Miss Joy. This came from a, no longer existing scrapbook paper store down in Shipshewana. But on one side it's got cute little Hawaiian girls. The other side it's got little flowers. So I thought that was really cool for like an Easter. I haven't seen Mother pop on yet. I told her, I text her, she knows. She's probably just a little lagging behind. All right, so you guys, almost couldn't remember what my paint was in here. This is Dixie Belle Sea Glass, and I took it out of its original container. This is a little container from Dollar Tree, but oh, you said hello, Mother? I missed it. Sometimes we don't see the comments. The other day somebody, oh, Miss Connie from Thoughts to Treasures was commenting, and we never saw it till she was kind of getting mad. She said, hello, daughter. I didn't see it. Well, I was probably lollygagging. Hello, Miss Juanita. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and paint this frame. This is a really nice, like, heavy oak frame, okay? So did everybody have a good day today? What am I going to say? I worked. Mondays I work from home though, so I can't really complain because it kind of gets my, you know, my week off to the start. So I don't have, you know, have to rush right in, but you know, you still got to do your business from home and get your work done, and you just don't have to face people. Busy day. I'm ready for bed. You were up early this morning, crafting. I saw you. You were up early. You and Miss Pat and Cindy Lou, you're all up with the chickens. And you literally probably are up with the chickens. Or maybe the chickens aren't even up yet. I don't know. Guys, I love this color. It is so pretty. It's so springy. So springy. Love it. I'm going to try, I don't know, I thought about trying to just kind of chip some of it off without doing the actually chippy method, you know, with put anything on there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. First of all, I'm going to get this much on here. I'm going to dry it, and then we'll turn it sideways. The rooster let you know it was time to go. That's funny. That is too funny. Let's see. What else can I tell you? The dogs have loved being outside. I left the a slider open a little bit today, so they think it's really cool. Hello, Miss Hummingbird Paintery. How are you? They think it's really cool to be able to go in and out, because if I leave the slider open, they can go from the slider to the screened-in porch, like our Three Seasons room, and then out to their dog run without, you know, they think they're hot to trot. And it was really sunny today, so they could lay on their dog bed that's out there, and they can just relax. Hello, Miss Rita. So yeah, they were living their best lives today. Running around and being crazy, then barking at the neighbors, you know. Our neighbors have a new, I think it's a Labradoodle. It was little and now it's big. I mean, it was that thing, those things grow fast. Like that dog was just little like 2 weeks ago, and now it's big. Cheapers. They feeding that thing, little horse. Yeah, he was outside today, so they're trying to work on the potty training, so I brought my yahoos in. I was like, get in here and let that dog do its business. You need you two yapping at him. We had a bunch of deer that were bed down in the neighbor's yard this morning when I let them out. I knew there had to be deer out there because, hello, Miss Terry. I have my sound down and watching you at work, so I have to go. I wear my headphones at work too, and you know, I feel like if you're just listening to somebody while you're working, I mean, that should be all right. Like you listen to the radio, right? I mean, that's how I justify it. Hello, Miss Stephanie with the vintage pebble. But yeah, we had a bunch of deer that were bed down. And you guys, I live in a residential neighborhood. Like I live like a block from the interstate. So, but there's this herd, and when I say herd, there was like 20 deer in our yard one night, and we have a fenced in yard. They jump the fence, they come in the yard, they just make themselves at home. That's why we're not going to be able to put a garden in, because it would be disastrous. Hello, Miss Darling. Or you're going to have to, people that do have gardens, they have it, all this fencing around the garden, because they'll jump a fence, so you gotta like, oh, I don't even know if it's worth it. So yeah, they were bed down, but oh, there's some people that live like around, like they're probably like they're really close to the highway. They feed them. That's the problem. Oh, you like my display behind me? Thank you. I'm getting ready to purge it with an auction because it's getting so much. I have so much over here that's not even up there. Oh shoot. So yeah, so the people feed the deer, which is illegal, but they do it. And 20 deer is a lot when you live in like when you live in a residential neighborhood. It's just like, that's crazy. That's just the 20 deer in this section. You have to electrify it. Oh, the problem is you have to remember Gabby's blind. I don't want to electrify our dog, Ma. Oh shoot, poor Gabby. She'll run right into it because our black lab is she's totally blind, and the poor thing, like this just happened like in the last 3 years. Just I don't know if it's a black lab thing. I don't know, but she did. She is totally blind. Poor thing. I mean, she can smell a cheese slice. We had your father-in-law put a motion detector in the garden, and then the music begins along with aluminum pan. So the neighbors have something similar to that, but they have a lot of fencing up. Okay, guys, here's our frame. Whoops, I guess that's still a little bit, ooh, that was still a little bit wet right there. I didn't realize. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't even know if it's worth it. They don't like Sweet Annie, though. That's what I read. Deer don't like Sweet Annie. So let's just fill the yard with that. Put 2 fences. The inside one to keep the dogs in and an outside one to keep the deer out. We do have 2 fences. So but then we had to put another one for the like a prison yard. My husband already calls the dog run the compound, which is for the puppies. That's their little dog run. We left the black lab to like have the rest of the yard just so she can wander and get some exercise. But yeah, yeah, like nesting dolls. A fence, in a fence, in a fence. Oh shoot! Those deer jump. They jump the our gate by our bedroom, and we have to be careful to make sure they don't kick it and open it up. Your outside one isn't high enough. Well, Mom, we can only have such high fences here in the city. Deer-resistant plants. They don't like marigolds. Okay, that's good. Well, see, I know they like hosta, but I got free hosta last year, and that's in the front yard, so I'm pretty sure they're going to destroy that. But can't you put something on it? I don't know. I think you can put some things on it so they'll leave it alone. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to see. No, let's wait. Let's wait. Let's go ahead and put the... Hello, Miss Wanda. Barbara. Okay, so if we... I don't know, you guys. I just don't even know if it's worth it. I don't even know if it's worth the trouble. So we're going to lay the glass down here. I'm going to keep the glass in for support, of course. I always do. Plus, what are you going to do with all these glass pieces? That's why I put them back in here. Spray some stinky spray. You can... Wait, there's some stinky spray you can use? All right. Well, maybe I'll just plant some Sweet Annie. I can't though. Sweet Annie grows really tall, like 6 feet. Your deer eat everything? Oh, stupid deer. Stupid deer. Well, supposedly, like, the squirrels don't like cayenne, or what is it that you can put in your bird seed? They don't, that doesn't affect the birds. I think it's like cayenne or something. You can put it in for the bird feeder, so the squirrels will leave it alone. I think that's what it is. I think it is. This stinky spray. Oh, shoot, Mother, you're funny. I think that's going to be pretty, you guys. Look, it's going to be pretty. Yeah, well, I just would prefer that the deer just stay out of the yard. But they don't. They really love this neighborhood. I don't... You've raised the veggie bed in your yard. One morning, took my dog. How we hold 4 deer eating from raised bed like dinner pizza. Yes. Oh my gosh, they're like, thank you for raising it up so we don't have to bend over. We have those containers too. Those we bought them at like Sam's Club. We have like 3 of them, but we usually do tomatoes. And we didn't grow anything last year since we were moving. But all right, you guys, check that out. Is that sweet? New to my page, now following. Well, welcome, Miss Brenda. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Isn't that really pretty? So that's Dixie Belle. You can get Dixie Belle. If you're local, you can get Dixie Belle at Vintage Revived, the antique place. They sell that there. Other than that, I bought mine down in Shipshawana. I did. Okay, I'm still trying to decide. So here's what we're gonna put on here. Now, I didn't paint these beads yet. I put them on here because I was just trying to gauge like how many I needed. But I left them natural, so we gotta decide if we want to leave them natural. Now, the wire that is like that, my brown wire, so you're gonna probably see a little bit of brown. But I don't know if we want to paint them or if we want to leave them. Whoops, obviously you can just look at it like this. Do we want to paint them or do we want to leave them natural? What do you guys think? What do you think? Use blood meal on your plants. The deer don't like the smell, and your plants... Blood meal. Sounds scary. You like it natural? You like it natural? Okay, I do too. I like it natural. But I need to decide if I want to distress the frame a little bit. What do you guys think? I do. I like it natural as well. I do. But what do you think? Should I distress the frame a little bit? Okay, how about I just take the scrape my little putty knife and just scrape a little bit. If we don't like it, we'll just paint it again. How's that? We got time. We got a half hour. I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to put some greenery. I mean, this is not going to take us that long. So, all right, we'll leave it natural. But I'm going to do just a little scrape here and see if we like it. Just do a little scrape. Oh, I think I'm gonna like it. Just where it's hitting where it's raised up a little bit, you know, like the raised part of the frame. I'm not gonna do it a whole lot, just a little bit here and there. Check it out. Look at that, that looks cute, doesn't it? I like it. I like it. I'll just do a little bit here and there. Here and there and everywhere. So what's everybody got on their plans for dinner tonight? I think we're gonna, have I told you about the pork chops and the asparagus that we've been meaning to have like for the last 3 nights? Before I came down here, I said, pork chops and asparagus tonight? He just looked at me and was like, he's like, well, the pork chops are good till like April. So he's like, he thinks, you know, we don't have to have them now. But I would like some pork chops. They sound good, right? I would like that. You like the distress? I do too. And it's subtle, and the brown underneath is just the frame. Just do a little bit up here. This is a putty knife. This isn't really ideal, but this is what I have. Because I haven't went, I lost my other little scraper knife thing that I got from Dollar Tree. See, I just put a couple of them up there. Shrimp, scampi, veggies, and garlic bread. That sounds delicious, Miss Ruth. I'm coming to your house. How far are you from Michigan? Hello, Miss Sally. You're having deer roast. Oh, hot dog. You know, we have some deer in our freezer. Now I think about it. Whoops. Now it got a little bit chunked up too much. Supposed to be pork chops and applesauce. You see how I do that? Applesauce. I don't like applesauce. He does. I don't. I don't know why I've never liked applesauce. Never. Never, ever. I don't know. I know, I'm weird. I'm weird. Okay. Do a little bit more right there. You can get going here and get crazy. Oh, oops, we still need a little bit more over here. Hold on. A little bit more. Okay. You don't like applesauce either. Tomato soup and grilled cheese. Now, that is good. I like that, Miss Raven. Okay. Check it out, you guys. Now, that's really subtle and cute, isn't it? Just subtle. Not too crazy. Not too crazy at all. I like that. That's super cute. All right, so let's... Now, I have a little bit of wire right here where I tied it together. But it's not going to matter because we're going to put a little bow right here at the top. So we're not going to have to worry about... These, I think, are 16 or 18 millimeter beads. So you don't eat... I never ate Grandma's applesauce and salad. No, I didn't. That was my brother, and I think my sister likes it. Mom likes it. I never liked it. I just don't like applesauce. All right, so we're gonna glue this down. This is gonna be so stinking cute. My sister's gonna want this now that she showed me the idea and that I made something. I made it. So yeah, you guys, my grandma Rowene used to make this applesauce, and she would put like the Red Hots in it. So at Christmas time now, probably my aunt does it too, but my mom will buy the Red Hots, and they, you melt the Red Hots, and so you have cinnamon applesauce. That's kind of like a tradition for our family. Cinnamon applesauce. Okay, let me see if I can get this on here before it sets up. Oh. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might have to put a little, let me see how well it stuck. Oh, not too bad. It actually stuck pretty good. I wasn't sure. I put a little dot on each one. Yeah, it's holding good. Okay. Now these beads are, I think, probably like 12. Sorry, can't watch. It's Jenny's birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday, Jenny. And you're at Red Lobster, Miss Oli. Nice. Nice. You could just swing by. Red Lobster's like, if you're in Battle Creek, it's like a block from my house. Oh, you could bring me some biscuits. Oh, shoot. I'm just kidding. Enjoy your dinner. And tell Jenny I said happy birthday. All right, hope I got that where I wanted it. I hope I did. I hope I did. Where is something I can grab with? Look, I'm using my pliers to grab that glue string out of there. All right, here's one here. Grilled pork chops with au gratin potatoes and asparagus. Oh, that sounds good. You guys, I had asparagus at the casino the other night. It was so good. And that's what we're having tonight. We're having asparagus. We love the asparagus. Okay, I want it to go right there. Right there. So I looked at the weather, I mean, just to see what the temp was, because, you know, it looks really nice out, right? Because it's sunny. It's 44. It was 44. I don't know what it is now. I'm going to drop this. I know I am. But the sun sure is nice. It's nice to see the sun out. We don't get a lot of sun here in Michigan in the winter. Hello, Miss Deborah. We don't. We all suffer from seasonal affective disorder. We lack vitamin D. It's like bad. Okay, check it out. I think I did good getting it on there somewhat straight. That one got a little sideways right there with that glue. Let's see if I can pluck that out of there. So these work pretty good for pliers. I mean, for tweezers. The pliers for tweezers. I'm gonna have to pull that out of there and re-glue that right there. It's on the side, not on there. I think we just need one on there. I think we just need one. Okay. All right, I like that. So this is basically a free frame that I got. And a piece of scrapbook paper and some beads. You could use whatever you want to make you know, instead of the beads, you could use buttons. Hello, Miss Lash's Craft Corner. Hello from Virginia. It looks like it's 80 outside, but it's only 49 here. That's pretty much what we have going on here. Okay, you guys, now I gotta decide about ribbon. So I grabbed some of this, the Dollar Tree ribbon, the little lace, 'cause I thought that was cute. Then I grabbed out this this little bit darker pink, because there is some darker pink in there, and I thought it would be really cute to add that in there. I grabbed some rickrack too, but I think I might want to use this. I don't know where I got this ribbon from. This was probably ribbon I got from a guy I went to high school with. His mom passed away. She had a bunch of craft supplies that my aunt and my mom picked up for me, so I'm pretty sure this ribbon came from her. It's a little bit older. It's Afre. I don't know. It probably came from Joann's or something. Something like that. Hello, Miss Sandy. How are you? Miss Alita. Sorry, I missed your comments. Just scroll back down. Scroll back down. Yeah, I would. I saw a post that said something about going from, you know, 40s to 80s, and then we're going to complain about being too hot. Did you make the bead ring or buy them like that? I strung these beads onto some my brick, what is it called? This floral wire vine. So it's like flexible wire. Let me see if I can just make a simple little bow here. Let's see how this goes. I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger here. So when you do this, you can just take it and put it over your two pointer fingers, and then just loop it around. I'm left-handed, so I'll probably do it different. You'll be like, that's not right. I'm a lefty, so I do things weird. And then you have a bow. I'm gonna see if I like it. I was gonna do it this way instead of making a bow with the Bodabra, since I haven't done it in a while, but let's see if we like it or not. Because I still want to use this, so we might end up using the Bodabra anyway. Let's see. You like this idea, Miss Sue? Well, my sister sent me a picture. We'll try the Bodabra. We have time. We got plenty of time. I knew this wasn't going to take me for a super long time tonight, but I was going to do something different, and then I was down here messing, and I was like, let's do this. Let's just change it up. Okay, so here's the Bodabra. I'm gonna use this. This is the mini Bodabra, so this is perfect for a little project like this because you can just loop it through. That's good. And we'll just trim. We'll just go one. We'll just do one side, one little loopy loop. I don't know if you saw my announcement on my page, but I will be crafting on Miss Shayna from Frame It and Contain It on her page on Wednesday night. So if you're not following Miss Shayna, you're gonna have to go over there and follow her because it's gonna come up because I'm gonna be crafting from her page, so it's gonna come up on her page. I mean, I can sprinkle it out, but I'm going to be on her page crafting because her hubby had some surgery and she's busy taking care of him, and so that's what we do when our little crafty sisters want to keep their page going. Okay, look at that. That's going to be cute. Is we just take turns going live from our page because it keeps that in the feed, keeps you going when you don't have time to do it yourself. So that's what's awesome about being in the crafting community, is we help each other out. And Miss Shayna has the green thumb, so she's gonna help me figure out what's going on with these deer. Just kidding. Whoops. My phone is plugged in, if you wonder why it looks like we just had an earthquake. My phone is plugged in because it was getting low on battery when I came down here, and I was like, well, I better plug it in. All right, let's see. I have to minimize this big one a little bit. Minimize it down. But yeah, she's amazing with like her plant knowledge and her flower knowledge. She'll tell you when to plant your crops. She's in Arkansas, I believe. She'll tell you when to plant your crops. She started some like winter crops, like, what did she say? Like in little planters, shoot, that's not gonna stay, darn it. Like broccoli and cauliflower, those kind of more of the hardier veggies. That was really cool to learn. You could do that. Of course, I didn't do that, but you could have done that. So you can start them in pots inside, and then you can put them out, transfer them out. All right, let's try to get this back together without having to use the Bodabra again. I cut it too short, apparently. We'll flip it over and tie it in the back. Maybe that will be better. This is just a simple little two loopy bow. Or 4 loops, I guess. 2 different colors. All right, so I'll have to trim this down a little bit. Let's trim this on an angle. Let's just angle trim this and see how we like it. Trim that one. Trim these this way. Let me put it up here and see. No, those are still too long. These are way too long. Trim it down a little bit more. You can't put more on, but you can take more off. Let's see if that's about right. Oh, that's looking cute now. Okay, I'm gonna cover it in the middle. We'll cover it, but there's our little bow. Just kind of keep it simple. It doesn't have to be all crazy. We don't want it to cover up our little bunny ears or anything, so we're just gonna keep it simple. Trim that piece off there. Okay. Let me try to get this. Hello, Miss Denise. Well, what she said, what's your name again? I want to be able to call you your name. I love your page. Hello, Miss Stephanie. When you guys, what she said, is that? Don't you just laugh when you say it just because? Oh, but you can with your that's right. Because I don't know, because I feel like I'm like she shells by the seashore. What she shed. I've got a little lisp. She's probably not going to tell me now. She's like, you're just going to call me what she shed. Is that like what, that's what she shed? Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. Bring it back together. Hello, Miss April. Wait, 56 in Florida. You love it. It's nice and simple. Is that kind of cold for Florida, though? 56? Oh, Lisa. Okay, now I'm going to remember what she shed. Oh, that's so funny. I love it. I love that name. It's awesome. All right. How cute is that? Just a simple little bow there. Okay, so now we're not done yet. Hold on. You know we gotta add some greenery, but you know I'm gonna add some Sweet Annie because that's gonna look really cute in here too. We're gonna add this aromatic. Somebody said aromatic when I asked. Oh, that's a fan. My computer just pooped again. It said, oh snap. I literally just pooped. Somebody said aromatic, so I'm gonna use that fancy term, aromatic. Oh, and it opens up the wrong way. Because then I can't see comments. I'll have to look up here. Thank you, Miss Sue. Thank you. You guys like this? I'm glad you do. Whoa. That's the thing I hate about when my computer goes off. It comes back on, and then I have to get my volume under control. I feel like I'm the only one who struggles. See? Again. Stop. Okay. No comments still, but I'll have to look up here. All right, so let me grab some of this Sweet Annie here, see if I can find some. Gotta dig down in here a little bit. I don't know, my comments didn't come back up. Stupid Facebook. I swear. You guys, this is amazing. This stuff is smells so good. Oh, there we are. Hello, Miss Barble. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I'm gonna grab a couple little sprigs off here. Let me just stick them in here so I can see if I like them before we glue them. Sometimes they're a little long. Gotta cut them back a little bit. Guys, this smells so good. How many beads did you use, please? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Was that right? 2. I forgot where I started. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. No, 15. There's 15 beads on the middle guy, and there's 12 on these. I know. Yeah. There's 12 on the little ones. So 12, 12, and 15 in the middle. But depends on how big you want to make your, like your frame size. If you want to make it, if your frame is bigger. Yeah, I think I'll put some in there like that. Look at that. It just adds a little bit of greenery there. We might just put that. Hello, the clubhouse. How are you? You just hopped on the bunny trail. So yeah, if your frame is bigger, you might want to do a bigger, like a wider bunny. So you just add more. But this is a, what is this, like a 5x7? I think it's a 5x7. If I had to guess, it's a 5x7. Oh, okay, let me get this glued on here. I think we can probably put like, oh, I've got some flowers, but maybe we can just, let's see, maybe a button or flowers. I'm not sure. Glue strings galore. You should make this. You should. And you know what, you guys, I do have, don't forget I have my Rowena May Inspired Crafty Friends page where you can post what you make so everybody can see what creations you're coming up with, because you might inspire someone else to make something, and they'll be like glad that you shared it or sprinkled it or whatever you do. Whatever you do with it, post it. All right, let me see if I like that. I like that. It just adds a little bit. A button in the middle of the bow. Yeah, I think we will. So we'll just, I'm not liking, I wish this laid a little bit. Wait, maybe I can glue it up here a little bit. Hold on. I wish there was smell-o-vision. There we go. So you could smell how delightful the Sweet Annie is. It is delightful. And it's very subtle in there. It's not a whole lot. It just adds a little bit of greenery in there. We don't want a lot of it because we don't need a lot, right? Hello, Miss Terry. How are you? The bead sizes, I believe these are these are, I'm almost thinking these are 18 because the 20s are right next to them. I think these are 18 and these are 12. These are 12 or 14. I buy them on Amazon and I put them in, there was 2 size beads in a packet, and I don't, the baggie was kind of like, use your words. The baggie was kind of like you couldn't read it very well anymore. So, okay, what color button should I put on there, you guys? What color button do we want to put on here? So we've got our Dixie Belle Sea Glass is the color paint we use, and then we just distressed it a little bit. And I just distressed that it's down to the frame. There wasn't anything under there but the frame. So there's no, I didn't put any glue or wax or anything, just kind of scraped it back. Then our scrapbook paper is just like it's almost kind of a Hawaiian print, but it looks springy. And then we used our beads yellow to bring out the yellow in the flowers. Okay. Oh, we had 2 yellows. Well, boom, yellow wins. Okay, hold up. Let me find my yellow buttons. Here they are. I keep the buttons right here. I just surround myself with all my supplies. That way I don't have to get up. All right, yellow. Let's see what we can find for yellow. So we want a lighter yellow. Let's see. Don't want a crazy. Oh, look at this. This is unique. This is a unique button. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if I can hold it. It's like, here we go. Is it oblong? Look. Mint green would be cool, wouldn't it? I doubt I have a mint green. I feel like all my blues are like, more like, not really that. Hold on, let me see about my greens. See, the greens I don't think I really, what is that one? Whoops! Oh, look. Hold on, we'll see if we can find one and then we can decide if we want, I don't know if that's a mint green. It is pretty close. Oh, that's almost like a, look at the color on that one. That one has something on it. Hello, Miss Rhonda. Okay, let me set this on here. So there's this one. Can you guys see it? Here, I'll just sit it right there. You can see it. There's that one. Or we can see if we can find a yellow one. Hold on. I kind of like that one. But I do like the idea of yellow too. Let me see if I can find like a yellow that's not bright yellow. Oh, let's just dump the yellow buttons out here. We got 8 minutes. You love my button collection? Oh my goodness. It's ever evolving. I don't even have them all over here. There's like a ton still over there. If you haven't seen my button collection, oh, you guys look at this one. Look at that one. It's a flower. Oops. Okay, there's that one. All right, this is the button collection I have right here, you guys. These are just the little stuff that, this is all buttons down here. This is all buttons in this, whoops, in this huge little pan I got from an estate sale for like $1. And I love it, but it's a lot of buttons. Okay, what do we like? That's it. You like, ask your mom what color. She's gonna say yellow. She might not even be on now because they probably had to go to drumming. She might have, they might have, if they got drumming tonight, she probably is on her way to drumming. So what is it? We want the blue one, or do we want the yellow one? The yellow one's a flower. It's cute. I know, I love buttons too. And I saw a craft. Somebody made a craft that they used orange ones to make a carrot. I should make a carrot. You like the blue one? Okay, so we got a blue. Give me some hearts for the blue and give me some hearts for the yellow and thumbs up for the blue because the thumbs up is the blue. So I need to see hearts or thumbs up. Okay, I see hearts. So you blue people. Okay, I see a couple of blues. Oh my goodness, now the blues are coming in. Now the yellows are coming in. I always say that, but I can't even keep track. They come in like, here, what if I put them together? No, you wouldn't be able to see them. It's too big. It's too big. All right, are we, oh my gosh. I do like this one because it's a flower, so it is precious. It is precious, I have to say. Okay, let me hold it up there. Can I hold it with snickerdoodle? Get it to stay there. Yellow, everybody's liking the yellow. Okay, maybe we should just go with the yellow. I do like the yellow just because it is a flower and it kind of looks just like the, if only I could find out how I could, if I had a little bead I could put in the middle, maybe I could find a little blue bead. I do have some beads, but I'd have to go across the room and find them. So maybe I'll have to do that afterwards. Let me stick it on there so you guys can see, because I feel like it almost needs, because the way I sat it on here, I'll hold it up so you can see it. I put it so like the little, see the little middle part? You could put a little, like a little bead or something right there. Like if I had a blue bead, it would be actually cute. Or just a tiny little blue button, because all the flowers have little centers in them. So you guys like that? Now, the only other thing I was thinking is maybe I could put, there's a little space up here, but maybe I could do a little Happy Easter, but do you think that would clog it up too much? Or should I just leave it how it is? Is it like, I wouldn't do it right now, but if I even put like a little, like I could stamp a ribbon or something and put up here just Happy Easter, or just leave it? What do you guys think? Because there is a little bit, I kept it down a little bit more than, you like it as it is? Leave it. No blue, too many colors already. No blue, you just like me to leave it yellow? I think it's adorable. You want me to leave it as is? Miss Clubhouse, the Clubhouse, what is your name? Because I'm going to call you the Clubhouse. Oh, Mother is there. I knew you would love the yellow. I knew you would. Leave it? Okay, I'll leave it. I'll leave it. So we got just a couple minutes. Like I said, I will be back on Wednesday. I'm not sure of the time yet. Wait. I think I'm going to be on 5 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're in the Central time zone, that's 4, 3, 2. Oh, you got to leave it. Oh, she had to take a phone call. Who dares to call during my live? Is it my sister? Because I have words with... Oh, shoot. My sister sent me a text today and said, my nephew's birthday, my nephew Finnegan, his birthday, he'll be 9. Oh my goodness, I think he'll be 9. I think. His birthday's a day before mine because he was supposed to be born on my birthday, but he was in a yank. No, she said no, it wasn't. He was in a yank. My sister always reminds me that she had an emergency C-section, so it was I was like, he couldn't wait one more day. But anyway, he was overdone, so he had to come out. But she sent me some like Star Wars little Legos or whatever. She said, Finnegan said send this to Aunt Kelly for my birthday. Oh, he knows the sucker. She'll buy it. Hello, Miss Sheila from Sweetie's Creations. You like that? Isn't it adorable? I love this. It's so simple. So don't anybody tell my sister. Mom, don't tell Katie. She'll want one. Her kitchen's this color. She probably wouldn't love this. She wouldn't love this. She'd want it more neutral. We have to find some different neutral ones. So, Beverly. Well, welcome, Miss Beverly. I'm glad to know your name. It's adorable. Well, thank you, guys. So make sure if you're watching me today on Craft Around the Clock that you just refresh your screen so the next craft will be, well, thank you, Miss Sue, will be up here in probably another minute. They'll be going live. But like I said, I will be on Wednesday night at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, crafting from Miss Shayna's page, Frame It and Contain It. So you want to make sure that you're following Miss Shayna so you can catch me on there. I'll try to figure out how to sprinkle it out from yeah. I'll have my husband do it. How's that? I can't handle all this technology. It's on your make it list? Yes. How simple and fun is that, you guys? You can order beads off Amazon. You know what? Dollar Tree has some beads now. I've noticed they have some packets of beads, so you can check. You can check there too for beads, and then you can just come up with whatever you want. But I think it turned out stinking cute. You can cross post your page. Okay, thank you, Miss Sheila. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, okay, I'll have to remember that. Thank you, Miss Denise. You guys, thank you so much for being here tonight with me. Like I said, don't forget to just refresh your page and go check out the next crafty sister or brother. I'm pretty sure it's probably a sister that's crafted next. And you guys all have a great night. I will hopefully see you again soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.